How many times have you waited? Waited for the right moment. Waited for someone to say, yes, you can do it. Waited for permission that never came. Maybe you wanted to start a business, learn a new skill, travel alone, or simply change something in your life. But you kept waiting, waiting for approval, waiting for the perfect conditions. Today, I want to tell you something important. You don't need permission to start. You never did. Maria was 32 years old. She worked in an office, doing the same tasks every day. She was good at her job, but she wasn't happy. Deep inside, she had a dream. She wanted to become a photographer. Every weekend, Maria took photos. She photographed streets, people, sunsets, and small moments of everyday life. Her photos were beautiful. Her friends always said, "Maria, you're so talented. You should do this professionally." But Maria never believed them. She thought, "I'm not a real photographer. I didn't study photography. I don't have expensive equipment. Who am I to call myself an artist?" She was waiting for someone, maybe a famous photographer, maybe a teacher, maybe her parents, to say, "Maria, you have permission to follow your dream." Years passed. Maria kept taking photos in secret, like it was something to be ashamed of. She kept working at the office. She kept waiting. One day, Maria met an old woman at a park. The old woman was sitting alone on a bench, feeding pigeons. Maria thought she looked interesting, so she asked, "Excuse me, may I take your photo?" The old woman smiled and said, "Of course, dear. But tell me, are you a photographer?" Maria hesitated. She almost said, "No, it's just a hobby," but something stopped her. Instead, she took a deep breath and said, "Yes, I am a photographer." It was the first time she said those words out loud, and in that moment, something changed inside her. She didn't need a diploma. She didn't need approval. She just needed to decide. She gave herself permission. Maria's story is not unique. In fact, most people live this way. They wait for external validation before taking action. But why do we do this? Why do we wait for permission? There are three main reasons. First, fear of judgment. We worry about what others will think. What if people laugh at me? What if they say I'm not good enough? This fear keeps us small and invisible. Second, imposter syndrome. This is when you feel like a fraud, even when you're competent. You think, "I'm not a real writer. I'm not a real entrepreneur. I'm not a real artist." You believe that real people have something you don't. Third, perfectionism. You want everything to be perfect before you start. You think, "I'll start when I have more money, more time, more experience, more confidence." But that perfect moment never arrives. Perfectionism is just fear wearing a fancy dress. Here's the truth. Nobody is coming to give you permission. No authority figure will knock on your door and say, "Now you're ready." That moment doesn't exist. The people who achieve their dreams are not more talented or more lucky. They simply decided to start before they felt ready. They gave themselves permission. So, how can you stop waiting and start doing? Let me share 4 practical steps. Step 1. Identify what you're waiting for. Ask yourself, what permission am I seeking? Whose approval do I need? Sometimes just naming the fear makes it smaller. Maybe you're waiting for your parents to approve your career choice. Maybe you're waiting for a partner to support your idea. Once you identify it, you can question it. Step 2. Start before you're ready. This is crucial. You will never feel 100% ready. Confidence doesn't come before action, it comes after. You become confident by doing, not by waiting. Start messy, start scared, start anyway. Step 3. Redefine failure. Most people avoid starting because they're afraid to fail. But failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success. Every successful person has failed many times. The difference is they kept going. Failure is just feedback. It tells you what to adjust. Step 4. Surround yourself with supporters. Find people who encourage your growth, not people who keep you small. This might mean spending less time with negative people and more time with those who inspire you. Your environment shapes your beliefs. Remember Maria? After that day in the park, she created an Instagram account for her photography. She was terrified. Her hands were shaking when she posted her first photo, but she did it anyway. 6 months later, a local magazine contacted her. They wanted to publish her work. A year later, she quit her office job. Today, Maria is a full-time photographer, not because someone gave her permission, but because she gave it to herself. Now I want to talk directly to you. Yes, you, the person listening to this right now. Maybe you're learning English because you have a bigger dream. Maybe you want to work abroad, study at an international university, or connect with people from other cultures. Maybe English is just one step in a larger journey. Whatever your dream is, I want you to know you don't need permission to pursue it. You don't need to be perfect at English to start speaking. You don't need a certificate to prove your worth. You don't need anyone's approval to change your life. The only permission you need is your own. Think about this. What would you do if you weren't afraid? What would you start if you knew you couldn't fail? That thing you just thought of, that's what you should pursue. And here's a secret. The fear never fully disappears. Successful people feel fear too. The difference is they act despite the fear. They feel the resistance and move forward anyway. So today, I challenge you. Choose one small action toward your dream. Just one. It doesn't have to be big. Send that email. Make that call. Post that photo. Write that first paragraph. Register for that course. Whatever it is, do it today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Because nothing changes if nothing changes, and the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now. Thank you for listening to this episode of Real English. I hope this story inspired you to take action. Before you go, I have a small request. Think about one thing you've been waiting to start. Write it down, and then ask yourself, what's one tiny step I can take today? Don't overthink it. Just do it. If this episode helped you, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. Tell me, what dream have you been waiting to pursue? I read every comment and I'd love to hear your story. Remember, you are capable, you are worthy, and you don't need anyone's approval to become who you want to be. This is Real English, real conversations, real growth. See you in the next episode.